Welcome to Rome, where our gladiators start our grid with Ewer Puff and fellow former IndyCar champion Linus Ericsson, then it's Bogdassar from Sims and championship leader Remy LeBeau, then it's Sebastian Ocampo, Tonelli Gabo, Charles Hernandez, and the four-time Formula E champion Revo. Then it's the Red Devil versus Theo, Lois Chaclerc, and Devin Butler from Awful Catfish, Akari Lopez, Marcus Nelson, and UK Ball still struggling in qualifying for him. Then it's Austin, Kynes, Rossack, Falstad, and Delhi. The reigning IndyCar champion's got his first front row start, but can he convert that into victory? All 5 lights go on! And we go green in Rome, and it's a good start there from Ewer Puff off the line. A much better start than what the Andretti man could get. He's going to get the inside line though. Will the Sweet heading down into one, looking behind him. He's got Jonathan Sims, and oh, that's the lunge from Bogdassarov. That's covered off any opportunity as Ocampo flies off the track, and his teammates off too. Full course caution, and my goodness me, it's Falstad and Zelli and Francis Austin, one of the 3 Italians making this race, out on lap 1. Bogdassarov once again with a great start, trying to go 3 for 3. Not even 3 for 3, many for many in terms of podiums. I was about to say 3 for 3 in terms of wins, because he really is stating a championship challenge. But the full course cautions end, and we get back underway. Falstad with all of that damage. No, Delhi with all of that damage, sorry. He's definitely dropped down the order. In fact, he was already lost on the grid. Revo, he collided with Theo, I believe, who's now up into 10th. Honestly thought that was going to be a lot worse for the Brazilian, who flies off the track there, lucky not to hit anyone. Revo got a terrible qualifying at home. Needs to pick up the pieces today. Remy LeBeau, he needs to pick up the pieces of this title challenge after being taken out in acrimonious circumstances by his own teammate from his Kiro Raceco days. He's only had 2 teammates, and he was partnered with the Red Devil for the longest. So that is definitely not what you want to hear. And in fact, he's gone off the track as the Dutchman. He's been given a time penalty as well as the Red Devil. Kynes has been given a track limits warning, but Bogdassarov, winner in Homestead. Oh, that's Ewer Puff in the wall. The reigning champions hit the wall. He's got damage. Now that is going to be very much important around this track. Keeping it out of the wall! Falstad! Oscar Falstad's in the barriers as well. Bogdassarov's closing in on Ewer Puff. The Renault driver's got a lot more pace down the straight now. Coming through the S's. On board we go with the number 97. Closing up to the back of the Jaguar man in front. You'd think that Linus Ericsson would try and put his head into this fight on a day where he could take his first Formula E race win. He's definitely going for a podium at the very least. He's got Sims behind him for company as we begin lap 3. 10 to go. Here comes car number 97. 3 plus 97 is 100, and it's 100% guts out there for Daniel Bogdassarov, who flies off the track trying to make the move. Ericsson goes around the outside, and we've got yellow. Oh my goodness me! Holy crap! That's Catfish off the track with Revo. The 2 Season 22 championship contenders still with a score to settle, it seems, and also involves Gasolin Rossack. Ericsson and all of that got up into second position, and we've still got yellows down there. That's for Lois Chaclerc. He's got damage too. Oh my god! Out of the race goes Devin Butler. Butler is now out. Holy crap! UK Ball's got damage. What a crazy third lap. By the way, Revo walked out of that entire incident further back with no damage of any kind, and I'm shocked that Catfish is still in this race, man. Like, that guy went flying. He went airborne like he was playing Asphalt 8 or something. But the full course cautions end, and we are back under the green flags. Ewer Puff still leads despite his damage. I think we could see Ericsson take the lead on the next lap. He's got the inside line. He's going for it. Linus Ericsson leads in Rome. The reigning IndyCar champion now leads as Puff dives down into pit row. And you know, this is what we often see around here. If your tyres start degrading quickly, as Jonathan Sims is going for the lead, sends it down the inside, goes off the track, and is in the wall. Sims hits the wall. The Red Devil, U-Cable, Leclerc all in the pits too, but Sims with front wing damage. He went for the move that could have seen him go to the race lead, and it just didn't work out for him. Heading down into the Variante della Roggia and into the wall for Ericsson. Bigger hit for Bogdasarov. He spun it 360. Remy LeBeau's been given a time penalty. Bogdasarov's also been given a time penalty though. And that number 97 car looks at. Oh my god, Akari's out! Oh no! Oh no! He went flying after hitting the front wing of Daniel Bogdasarov. And that front wing, by the way, absolutely gone to shambles. A lot of tyre wear for Linus Ericsson. Probably doesn't care about that due to the state of his mediums. Full course cautions are about to end here as U-Cable, the Red Devil, Rossack and Falstad, or as this generation might say, U-Cable and Nem, head down the chicane. I'm sorry. Ocampo's taking the lead, by the way, on the straight. As here comes Hernandez down the... Oh, contact! Contact with Remy LeBeau there. Puff further back's been given a track limits warning. In they come. Hernandez now leads with Jonathan Sims behind him again. The Red Devil 5-second time penalty track limits after just 5 laps. The 11 knows not to make the move now. I mean, look at the amount of weaving that Hernandez is doing in front. Carlos Sainz, by the way, currently runs third with Revo right behind. Then it's Nelson as of the drivers who are yet to make their stops. U-Cable leads the pack. Puff, sorry, is leading the pack of the drivers who have. And you can see why you should have stopped. Hernandez is in the barriers, chat. 10-second time penalty for the Red Devil. Half of that is... Oh, Revo's out of the race! Oh, no. The fans are going to hate that. The fans are going to hate that. Because that is their home driver. That is the home favourite. Every time we come to Rome, Revo is so pumped. Got a Chevrolet that just went past my road. Holy shit. But, yeah, Revo out of this race on lap 5 of 13. We've had 4 drivers out of the race in just 5 laps. So, this is going to be a wreck fest as we get back under them green flags. We've only got 4 drivers who are yet to stop now, if that's worth anything. And Delhi's hard tyres are going to start degrading quite quickly, we believe. And, oh, we've got yellows in Sector 3. That's a slow-moving Marcus Nelson. He's got damage. Rossack, many drivers getting time penalties, but damage for Marcus Nelson, that's come out of nowhere. Might have hit the exit wall as in comes Sims, Hernandez, Kynes, but not Puff. He leads on lap 6 of 13. 2-lap old soft compound tyres for him as he looks to take victory today and the championship lead that comes with it. How about that for the number 9 car? Came into the ERL with the Dragon Penske team in IndyCar, partnered with Mickey Jangirovic, got 1 win across that debut season, and he's in the wall again! No! Oh, big shot, that's Linus! Ericsson's out! After his first career front row in Formula E, he's out, and Delhi just rams into the back of him! The Theo hits him too! Oh my god! Oh dear! That was terrible. That was awful. Oh my god. 7 to go. Ericsson's out, we can tell. I don't know what to say, guys. We've just come off of the back of quite possibly the most boring race in ERL history, aside from the first and last laps. Aside from lap 1, Remy LeBeau crashing out, and final lap, rain. Monaco was ass. But then we come here to Rome, and here's Leclerc roaming his way into the race lead. Bogdasarov with a time penalty, and I think Puff's coming in, is he? He is in after just 2 laps on those softs. He's packed it in. He's already on the 2-stop. That's a self-induced 2-stop strategy, and Jaguar putting him onto the hards. Remy LeBeau's now up in 3rd, so that's going to help his title challenge. He came into this race 10 points up on the Scotsman. We saw with Nicholas Palomino this season, in IndyCar. Any points is good points for a championship challenge. Heading down into the Variante della Roggia, and big shunts! How has Ocampo managed to maneuver his way past that? Remy LeBeau gets past it, Theo doesn't! Theo's hit another driver who's crashed at the chicane. Nelson heading down the hill there, and just seeing the track line up there as well. Oh my god, how did Ocampo get himself out of there? I don't know. That is some absolute skill that now sees him lead. Theo with so much front wing damage and a 10-second time penalty. He got his first points in Monaco. He's not getting any more today, and the Red Devil's out? What the devil? He's off the track. 15-second time penalty. He's hit the inside wall at Ascari. That's what we've been told. Oh my. So that was a completely unforced error. Ocampo stays out. Remy stays out. We could see Leclerc pit, especially due to that front wing damage. 5 laps to go here in Rome. We're about to get back under greens, folks. A lot of these teams and drivers, they just want to see the checker. They don't care about these cautions or the yellows. That's the same thing. They don't care about the greens either. They just want to see that black and white that comes at the very end of this race. It's only been 18 of the 13 laps, but every team has been beaten, banged, and roughed up. As into the wall goes the race leader, Sebastian Ocampo. Catfish with a track limits warning. Remy LeBeau now leads here in Rome as Ocampo gets it pointing back the right direction. Just a quick note on Ocampo. He hasn't actually changed his helmet since last season. Oh my god, we've got a pile-up, do we? Bogdasarov and Nelson both involved. And the French-Russian driver getting that thing pointed the right direction. Oh, and he's hit his teammate! Well, he's American, so can you blame him? Deli's now got a 5-second time penalty. Bogdasarov and Deli both with damage. There's a 12-second lead out there. Cable's got a track limits penalty, so is Sims. But out in front, Remy LeBeau now leads by 13 seconds. He might just... I'm saying this preemptively. He might win this. He will win this if he doesn't hit another wall as Ocampo pits. But that's the issue. You don't know if a driver's going to hit the wall around here. Because these tires lose so much grip, and you need so much grip, not just mechanical, but also just downforce. You need both. As Remy heading down through the chicane, and he's at the wall! Wall rides, 3rd track limits warning. He's got front wing damage, but he should be able to repair that quite quickly. Sims gets past Cable, and is... Oh, that's Gabo, isn't it? Tonali Gabo, no Italian, spared around Rome. As Catfish heads... Oh! That's him and Hernandez, both in the wall. Puff goes by. Oh, God. These wrecks are massive, Bo. These are some of the biggest wrecks we've ever seen, as Falstad just about manages to avoid the barriers. And Gabo hitting the wall as well. That's actually maintained Remy LeBeau's lead. It's almost as if there's still some communication between Sims Motorsport and Tonali Gabo, as he's been gifted a 5-second time penalty for his troubles. So we've now got a red block. Hernandez has got 15 seconds worth of time penalties. The record still stands at 20. Might actually be 25. No, it was 20. And it was to be Dragon Sonic, as in comes Carlos Kynes. Was that rain? We do have dark clouds here, as Remy LeBeau still leads here. Was that rain? Oh my god. If this race has rain, everyone going to hell. Remy LeBeau into that chicane. Is he more cautious? He is. Not on exit, but definitely on entry. So he does make it through that chicane cleaner than he did on the last lap. So he should be good to the end of the lap. His teammate not so fortunate. Sims in the barriers. And they've got Path right behind. Rossack is running. I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? I was about to say he was running a great race up in 4th. But now he's got damage. Now he's got damage. I can't say anything good about these drivers, man, because first Theo into the wall. I was going to say he was back up into the top 10, having a better day than expected. He's in the wall. Kynes behind him with Gabo, UK Ball, Nelson, Bogdasarov, and Hernandez. These guys, of course, with many an incident in this race. You are Puff on the back of Jonathan Sims as we expect Remy LeBeau to come into the pits for his final stop. There goes the Scotsman into second position, and we can confirm Remy LeBeau is down in pit lane. Puff now leads, and are they double stacking? They're double stacking down at Sims Motorsport, and they've got the tyres ready. That's good news. That's good news. And they've put Remy on the medium, so he is safe to the end of the race more than anything. Folstad runs second. If he can close up to the back of Puff, Oscar Folstad will be running in the net race lead. Even if Leclerc gets past, well, not if Ocampo gets past in his fast white car. As we've got real camera problems. Puff heading his way through the chicane. Keeps it out of the wall. Ocampo now runs in second position. Leclerc is looking for the move. Sends it down the inside. And out of the race goes Sebastian. Ocampo is out. Neither hyperdrive racing car is gonna finish. My God. My God, guys. They should push that wall back. They should push that wall back. Either make the track itself wider or push the wall back, guys. Honestly, these guys are taking too much speed into that chicane. It's downhill as well, so they've got momentum. It's almost as if they are actively trying to put drivers into the wall. I mean, it was only a few seasons ago where we had someone go over the cash fence, right? And into the wall for Hernandez, and a 5-second time penalty for Remy LeBeau. That's the championship leader. He runs 4th. He's not going to drop any positions. No one in that top 4 is going to drop positions because they are the only guys with time penalties. We're on to the penultimate lap, by the way, hey guys. Remy is going for the podium. Damage limitation. It would draw us a level in the standings. He's up into 3rd. Theo's been given a time penalty, I believe, for track limits, because I don't think he's close enough to Hernandez, who goes down the inside and up into 13th, fighting with Elliot Deli. But your race leader, Path, Jaguar, are keeping it on this strategy, and he's in the wall! He's at the wall! And Folstad's close enough for the win. He's in the wall too! Oh no! Wait, no, this is fine for Folstad. He's still winning this! Oh dear! UK ball in the wall. Nelson hits the Briton. And is that one of the Renaults? Bogdasarov went far off the track as Catfish almost brushes the wall. He definitely brushed some of the advertising. Almost contact with Theo, and Theo is out of this race. There's a smouldering Mercedes car on the penultimate lap. And look who's right behind Puff. Ready to pounce once the opportunity strikes. And he's going to need a very rapid final lap, is Remy LeBeau, if he wants to win this race. He knows he can. And he wants it more than anyone. Almost more than anyone. He wants to finish in front of Puff more than anyone. But does he want this race more than Folstad? Keep an eye on your timing tower, guys, as we head towards the final lap here in Italy. Remy LeBeau with the tandem. Puff tried to hold him off, but he can't. The 27 gets past the 9. And Remy LeBeau now leads here in Rome. The question is, can he hold on? We've got yellows. That is Lawless Leclerc, who's gone off the track. He's got damage, and it's Folstad involved. He's got damage. Folstad gets it back on track. Remy LeBeau heading down into that chicane and keeps it clean. Puff does too. Gabo is now in prime position to win this race. If he can get the margin, Chiclax in the wall again. Kynes gets past. Oh my god! What the hell was that from Cable? And I think that's going to seal it for Remy LeBeau. Puff is currently slated to finish in 3rd, so that'll open up the championship gap to 20 points, which was more than it was when Remy LeBeau took the lead. All it took for Remy LeBeau to increase his championship lead was an unbelievable wreckfest. Like, we're never going to have a race like this at any other track unless we return to Mexico. Gabo's going for the win too, don't forget about him. But running the final turn, it looks as if car 27 is taking the win. Remy LeBeau finishes 1st in Rome. Gabo is going to be 2nd at his home track. Take a bow, sir, with that podium. And is that... No, he's 6/10 off of the win. Look at that from Sims. He's going to be 5th. 5th, can you believe it? From Jonathan Sims. And Solos Kynes is going to be on the podium. Kynes is going to be on the podium. Volstad comes across the line with that dinged up car. Well, after the Wreckfest E3, here's the podium of dreams. It's Remy LeBeau from Tenali Gabo and Solos Kynes. Pretty sure all 3 of these drivers have actually taken victory around here, but now you can say that they've all taken a podium around here. Kynes' season 18 run was destroyed here. Gabo's season 17 run was destroyed here. But Remy LeBeau's season 25 championship run seems to have just been made here in Italy. And as for the rest of your finishers, you've got Puff after the penalty was applied, then Sims, Bogdasarov, Nelson, Chiclerc, Catfish, and Deli. Then it's Rosak, Hernandez, and Volstad. And as for your non-finishers, well, you've got Cable, who got abducted by aliens, it seems. Verse Theo, Ocampo, Ericsson, Revo, Lopez, and Butler all seem to be magnetized to that turn 4 wall. As for Austin and the Red Devil, in terms of Austin's rack, it was the same as his teammates, and that was just unfortunate. Just really lost control of the car after a collision. And for the Red Devil, he hit the inside wall at Ascari, which has never happened before. In terms of the driver's standing, well, the points for Revo stays the same, but he's now a lot closer to losing out on 3rd to his own countryman. But in terms of the race, the championship leader, Remy LeBeau's championship gap, would you take a look at that, is 23 points over Puff. 23 points. That's almost a race win. Almost. Then it's Revo, Tenali Gabo from Sims, Bogdasarov, Ocampo, the Red Devil, Kynes, and Volstad, currently the drivers who are making it into this season's chase for the cup. Then it's Linus Eriksson just outside by 5 points. Cable, Marcus Nelson, Awful Catfish, Scatolin Rosak, and the 2 Pinnacle Motorsport men, Elliot Deli, Francis Austin, Charles Hernandez, Devin Butler, and Verse Theo in the constructors' standings heading into round 15, I believe. Yep, in Japan. Red Bull Sims Porsche absolutely running away with the championship in front of Panasonic Jaguar and DS Hyperdrive. Then it's Dragon Nissan, and who are still 100-ish points away from DS Hyperdrive. Team Edams Renault 1 point back. MS Amlin Andretti now clearly in front of Power Motorsport. Mercedes EQ are now 8th in front of McLaren TGR on countback, because aside from that they would be tied. Then it's Pinnacle Motorsport and Mahindra Racing. I'm just going to keep saying this. Mercedes EQ are 8th in the standings thanks to Verse Theo's 6 points from last time out, and Solos Kynes' incredible run in that absolutely terrible car. You put Kynes in a good car, and he's winning a championship from what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. This man is actually still championship caliber. He's still got that pace from Season 6. But with all of that said and done, we will see you guys next time when the ERL returns.